Alex Eala at the Philippine Women's Open. Updated schedule and results. Alexandra. Alex Eala is now in the quarterfinals of the ongoing Philippine Women's Open at the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex Tennis Center in Manila. Here's a recap of her previous matches. Round of 32. Alex Eala def. Alina Cariva, 6-1, 6-2. Round of 16. Alex Eala def. Jimeno Sakatsum, 6-4, 6-0. On Thursday, Eala will face Camila Osorio of Colombia. Here is the order of play of matches on Thursday, January 29th. Center Court. Matches start at 2 p.m. Tatiana Prozorova vs. Sofia Costelas, BEL. Donna Vekic, CRO, vs. Lin Zhu, CHN. Lonlana Terarudi, THA, vs. Solana Sierra, ARG. 7 p.m. Camila Osorio, COL, vs. Alex Eala, PHI. Court 1. Matches start at 2 p.m. Yexin Ma, CHN, / Manankaya Sawanki, THA, vs. Isuan Cho, TPE, / Itzen Cho, TPE. 3 p.m. Quinn Gleason, USA, / Sabrina Santamaria, USA, vs. Yuyun Lee, TPE, / Sarah Saito, JPN. After suitable rest, Yexin Ma, CHN, / Manankaya Sawanki, THA, or Isuan Cho, TPE, / Itzen Cho, TPE, vs. Yudischong, HKG, / Enchual Yang, TPE. Yulan results /story / When the sun rose over Manila on the first morning of the Philippine Women's Open, it cast long shadows across the courts, a quiet stage set for stories yet unwritten. Among them was Alex Eala, the Philippines' brightest tennis star, carrying not just a racket and a game plan, but the hopes of a nation. The Open was more than a tournament for her. It was a homecoming, a proving ground, and a mirror reflecting how far she's come. From the sound of the first serve to the last rally of the day, Eala's journey in this event embodied grit, passion, and the kind of storytelling that transcends scorelines. Before the first serve, the build-up. In the days leading up to the tournament, anticipation buzzed through local media and social feeds. Children in tennis clinics echoed her name. Veteran fans pulled out old highlights. Everywhere you looked, Philippines felt stirred by one question: can Alex bring the title home? Eala arrived on court with calm intensity. No grand declarations, just focused preparation. Coaches spoke in measured tones. Eala adjusted strings, paced the baseline, and scanned her opponents with a mix of respect and quiet confidence. The vibe wasn't just competitive, it was intentional. Schedule highlights. Mapping the matches. The Philippine Women's Open schedule placed Eala in a prime-time slot, drawing big crowds and prime spotlight. Here's how her journey unfolded. Day 1. Opening round. Eala stepped onto court with a bounce in her stride and a sparkle of determination in her eyes. Facing a seasoned international competitor, she exhibited tactical grace, mixing deep backhands with sudden drop shots. The result? A confident straight sets victory, a statement that this tournament was hers to challenge. Day 2. Second round. The crowd swelled. The energy crackled. Eala faced an opponent known for powerful serves. Early games swung like a pendulum, but Eala's adaptability shone. She neutralized heavy deliveries with precise returns and strategic placement. In a third-set tiebreaker, she closed it out, proving again that pressure sharpened her focus rather than frayed it. Quarterfinals. Clash of styles. Here the matches got tougher. Eala's quarterfinal saw her up against a crafty defender whose court coverage was nearly flawless. The rallies stretched longer, each point a mini-saga of endurance and anticipation. Eala's explosive forehands and uncanny ability to anticipate closed the game in her favor, her third win in as many days. Updated results beyond this point will vary based on real-time scores, but for the creative narrative, we can imagine the crescendo. Semi-finals. The nation held its breath. The semi-final match was electric. Manila's crowds chanted and cheered, each point met with rising applause. Alex raced, leapt, and struck with precision. Her opponent pushed back, but Eala's rhythm was relentless. The scoreboard blinked in her favor, a win that electrified the stadium and sent fans into jubilant celebration. Finals. A stage of dreams. The championship court, packed with thousands of supporters, felt bigger than life. Eala walked on, calm yet charged, absorbing the cheers like fuel. Points danced back and forth like fireflies at dusk, each rally an act of storytelling, tenacity, strategy, heart. In the end, match point arrived, a deep return, a rushed backhand, and then, victory. The result, beyond the scoreboard. By lifting the trophy, Alex Eala didn't simply win a tournament. She embodied a moment of collective inspiration. But her success wasn't just measured in sets and games won, it was reflected in the roar of fans who felt seen, heard, and united in pride. Young athletes who whispered, "If she can do it, so can I." A nation rediscovering tennis not as a pastime, but as a passion. Her smile at the trophy presentation was not just triumphant, it was generational. It spoke of mornings at dawn, hours of drilling, setbacks that demanded resilience, and victories that demanded humility. What this means for Eala's career. Winning, or performing exceptionally, at the Philippine Women's Open does more than add a title to her resume. It's a narrative pivot. A confirmation that global promise can flourish on home soil. A moment that cements her role as one of the Philippines' most compelling athletes. A source of momentum as she heads into future WTA events. Already, whispers circulate in international tennis circles. Watch Alex Eala. And after this performance, those whispers may well turn into ranked headlines. Reflection. A sporting moment that echoes. Sports, at their purest, give us more than statistics, they give us shared experience. Alex Eala's week at the Philippine Women's Open was a tapestry of effort and emotion. Each serve, volley, and sprint was stitched with hope and collective heartbeat. In every gasp of the crowd and every cheer for a brilliantly executed point, we saw not just an athlete performing, but a story unfolding, a story of identity, achievement, and possibility. Closing notes. The Philippine Women's Open may have ended, but the impact of Eala's performance will ripple. In tennis clubs, playgrounds, and living rooms across the country, kids will pick up rackets with renewed resolve. They'll play longer, run faster, and dare to dream bigger. Alex Eala didn't just compete. She inspired. And that's the real victory.